Today I'm cooking at home and I'm making my favorite pasta meat sauce. To begin with, I'm going to brown together 1 pound of bulk Italian sausage and 1 pound of ground beef. It's important that you get in there and break up all of the pieces so that your meat browns evenly and you don't have big chunks of it in your sauce. When you have successfully browned your meat, a lot of liquid will be left. Some of that's water, most of it's fat, so you want to make sure you drain that liquid out. I like to cheat and put some paper towels in to absorb it, but you can actually take the meat out, drain the fat and water, and start sauteing your vegetables. So I'm adding some olive oil in at this point because I want the flavor of the olive oil in the sauce, and then I'm putting in 1 large chopped brown onion. And I'm also going to add some minced garlic. And one of my favorite hacks is to keep a jar of garlic and olive oil. The garlic's been minced in the refrigerator, and that lasts me all week. So give that a good stir. And now I'm going to start dropping in 2 different kinds of tomatoes. I like to put in a mix of petite diced tomatoes, petite, the tiny ones, and crushed tomatoes. These are 28-ounce cans. And I just like the mix of texture. I don't like to use tomato sauce, so this is how I like to make it. I put in some crushed red pepper flakes, some dried thyme that I'm gonna crush in my hands, and I'm gonna do the same thing with some oregano. Again, crush it in your hands. That way that dried herb infuses throughout all of the sauce. Now I'm putting some black pepper, followed by salt, and about a cup of water. I want to give all that a good mix. I'm also going to add in a couple tablespoons of tomato paste. Some people put sugar in their sauce. I never put sugar in pasta sauce. Tomato paste will give it some sweetness and a little bit of thickness too. Give it all a good stir. Then bring this up to a simmer. You're going to want to cover it and let it simmer for at least an hour and a half. You really want the flavors to develop. So get it to a rolling boil, lower it down to a simmer, and after a couple hours or an hour and a half, you are going to have the most delicious, flavorful meat sauce. Taste it again to make sure your seasonings are correct. Over pasta, it's delicious. For this recipe and more, visit myclasscancook.com.